Take me away from home. Show me all the places I've never known. And we'll chase the night, race all of these broken dreams in flight. And we'll fly.
Hey, what's up you guys, MZ101 back with another video for you guys, and today I'm asking the question, Battlefield Hardline sucks? Well, this is a hard question to answer, because if you included me trying to purchase this game from Origin, I'd say it's tipping just a little towards yes. Yes, it does. I actually really enjoyed Battlefield Hardline. I mean, there are a few balance problems when it comes to guns and vehicles, but other than that, I actually really enjoyed the game. So what's the big Origin problem that makes this game tips towards, yes, it sucks a little? Well, here's the story. So, a day before it's out, I went to pre-order the game, so I can preload the game so it will be ready when the game is released. Nothing much to it, right? Well, you're dead wrong. So I went to pre-order and was at the payment method. I clicked continue and went on to click pay now. Then, it hits me. Error. Unable to process your payment. Please use a different payment method or try again later. Error code 10048. That error made me go through 5 advisors and getting my case escalated and waiting almost 30 hours for a fix. First advisor told me to uninstall Origin and remove the temporary files in the app data folder. If you had this problem with Battlefield 4, you know what I'm saying. So I did all of that and nothing worked. So the advisor escalated my case and told me that I have to wait shortly for an email from a specialist and he'll fix my problem. So I waited shortly and no specialist email popped into my phone. So I went to another advisor and after talking a little and explaining what shortly meant to them, turns out it meant waiting 24 fucking hours. Yeah. Now if I haven't told you guys, the game was gonna come out in 7 hours. Now after talking and discussing my issue with the second advisor, he just said, well, he said nothing except, we're sorry, please understand, and please be patient. So I said fuck and I left. Now after 28 hours, I've already talked to 2 more advisors who said the same thing and decided what the hell, let's go through another one. I mean, I've already got G2A in my mind if this shit doesn't work. But G2A doesn't exactly have the best of rating in terms of reliability. You know, after the whole Far Cry 4 fiasco. Plus their CD keys weren't available until the 19th. So here I am talking to the 5th advisor trying to just get anywhere with this guy. By the way, by talking, I mean cussing. He said hi, I said fuck you. And midway throughout our friendly chat, he said I've sped up your case, which means that the specialist will be with you shortly. So I asked, what does shortly mean? Maybe they've changed the meaning or something, I don't know. And he said, well, it depends. I asked, how long till I get my fucking email? In hours. So he said, I don't know. It might take around 48 to 72 hours. Yeah, they've changed the meaning, alright. They changed it from sorry be patient to sorry be a fucking monk. So I said fuck you and didn't leave. I went to try one more time with my PayPal account. That's, by the way, linked to the same card that wasn't being processed. And paid with it. And guess what? It went through. Yeah, it went through. So I said fuck you to the advisor again and left. Now, let's talk about the game. So if that whole first bit was included in my review, there is no chance that this game will not suck. But I'm not gonna include that in my review. So here's the game for you. It's fast but not accurate. When I first started playing this game, like everyone, I just got killed. Now I didn't know why, because I was doing everything I know to do in a Battlefield game. You know, look at the minimap, know your surroundings, and most importantly is burst fire your gun when you're using it. Basically, when you burst fire your gun, it gets more accurate, because there's less bullet spread. Now this trick is mostly used for medium to long range, but can be effective in short range as well. It wasn't in Battlefield Hardline. No matter the distance, place, speed, it didn't work. Every gun battle I got into, I got demolished, until it finally hit me. I noticed that when I'm using my gun, which is the Auto 339, every hit I got felt like it wasn't doing any damage, which meant that they've nerfed the gun. Now I haven't done my research on this, but sure as hell looks like it. Then I noticed that whenever I got into a gun battle, the guy in front of me didn't burst fire or anything. So then it hit me. Whatever used to work in Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4 doesn't work in Battlefield Hardline. So if you see a target, just blast it. Just blast your gun at it. No burst, nothing, just full auto. Maybe when in extreme long range, you burst. Second thing I noticed in the multiplayer is that since they took up the LAVs, the tanks, and the jets, the helicopters are the only vehicle with a gun hooked on them. Well, other than the hoverboats. And since the choppers can get shot down by normal weapons in the game, they kinda got a big buff in terms of the hooked gun in them. I mean, in Hotwire, they just tear through everything. Whether it was a vehicle, player, boat, whatever it was, it just tears through it. I know that sort of balances the choppers and makes them relative in the game, but I think they moved that dial a little too much. I mean that choppers are now a force not to be reckoned with, and it needs to be dialed down a little bit. Now the multiplayer in general isn't bad, and if the game was just about the multiplayer alone, it would have been just fine. Only thing I found wrong in the multiplayer are a few balancing problems, but other than that, everything is cool. But this game isn't just about the multiplayer. Matter of fact, this game is more focused on its single player story. Now I was going to say that the single player is amazing after I played episode 1, which you can see in my channel, but after I played the second episode, which you'll see after this video is up, I found a few problems. Now I don't know if these are just a PC only problem, but I noticed in certain parts of a level doesn't load in time. What I mean is, if you passed a certain checkpoint in a level and you were going to the next sequence or part of the level, it takes a while for that part to load, which completely ruins the fun for me. Imagine chasing some dude and he goes behind a door and there's a loading sign on that door literally indicating that you should wait until the next part is loaded. Now in terms of story, the campaign has been awesome so far. I've been really enjoying the story and how it's set episodically like a show. I felt like there was a certain connection to the characters and they weren't just some written codes that stood there and did nothing but follow you around. I also enjoyed having the ability to choose my own approach to things, although the game does put you in the passenger seat sometimes. Which is fine, it's needed to progress the story. So if they could fix that loading problem, I think the game would be just fine. So now, does Battlefield Hardline suck? Now I always do these kind of videos not to review a game or rate a game, but to give you my thoughts as a gamer like every one of you guys. I don't have some reviewer license or anything, I just tell it to you like how I see it. If I enjoyed the game, then it doesn't suck. If I didn't enjoy it, then it does. Meaning that if it does suck, it's not worth buying unless you got the money to lose. But if it doesn't suck, it is worth the shot. And Battlefield Hardline is worth the shot. I know that this game looks like a risk taken by EA, but it actually isn't. You have to look at it from a different perspective. If they had dropped Bad Company 3 instead of Battlefield Hardline, everyone would have gone nuts. And if it didn't live up to the hype, EA would have ruined one of its most memorable franchise. I think this is playing it safe. This is EA saying we'll give you the comical relief and personality in the Battlefield franchise, but in something new. If you enjoyed what we put in Battlefield Hardline, we'll do the same for Bad Company 3, but add it to its own story. So that's it. Battlefield Hardline doesn't suck. Although I think it would have if they didn't postpone the release. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, then give me the likes and give me the comments. And if you disliked this video, then I really don't give a fuck about the dislikes. Best for you to not even do it. Also, subscribe to my channel for more Battlefield Hardline videos, and share my videos because sharing my videos got much noticed. Also, yeah, I want to give a little shout out to my friend and also fellow YouTuber called Libri. He's an Australian YouTuber and he's a very good YouTuber. I really like his videos, and I promised that I will give a shout out to him in my videos. And I'm actually a little bit late because I did that 2 videos ago. But anyways, I'm giving him a shout out. So yeah, please go check out his channel and subscribe to him. And that's it, guys. This was MZ101. And guys, see you later next time.